Assalamualaikum and welcome to Night Linear. I'm Azza.
I'm Natasha. Thank you so much for streaming with us. Today's headline: Afghanistan unemployment crisis deepens amid economic struggle and aid cuts.
As the economy falters and international aid declines, millions of Afghans, especially youth and women, are left without jobs, deepening the country humanitarian crisis. Let's take a look at Afghanistan geography.
Afghanistan, officially the Islamic Emirates of Afghanistan, is a landlocked country at the crossroads of Central and South Asia. Bordered by Pakistan, Iran, and Tajikistan. Afghanistan capital is Kabul. The nation's population stands at 41.45 million as of 2023. Over the decades of conflicts and instability have left deep scars on its economy and society.
The country's nominal gross domestic profit reached $17.23 billion in 2023. Let's examine the number. Afghanistan's unemployment rate in 2024 is 13.3%, a slight decrease from 13.99% in 2023. However, this followed a sharp rise after Taliban regained control in 2021 when the rate jumped to 14.1%.
Turning to our main story about unemployment in Afghanistan. Now, let's take a closer look at recent developments. Since the Taliban's return in August 2021, Afghanistan has seen an estimated 500,000 job losses. By mid-2022, projections warn this figure could reach up to 900,000. The crisis has hit women especially hard, with new restrictions on their participation in the workforce. Most families now rely on vulnerable forms of employment, and 59% of populations are in jobs without stability or security.
While the second issue is during the COVID-19 pandemic, the consequences are severe. Afghanistan is facing widespread poverty and food insecurity. The COVID-19 pandemic and the political transition have led to a dramatic decline in business activity, surging food prices, and a blow to exporters. As a result, unemployment has soared and many families struggle to meet basic needs. The World Bank and other agencies warn of a deepening humanitarian crisis if these trends continue.
Earlier, Azza and Natasha has talked about the cause of unemployment in Afghanistan after Taliban. Now, let's explore the effects and consequences it can bring. Can you comment on it, Shafura?
Of course, let's go through all of it. The Taliban has reinstated bans on women working in NGOs, education, and the public sector. Women now face strict dress codes and must have male guardians for travel and work. These restrictions not only violate this right but also have a devastating impact on the economy, with losses projected at nearly $920 million between 2024 and 2026. Aina, since there is a restriction on women working, there must be impact on women education too, right?
Absolutely. Education is also under threat. In 2022, the Ministry of Higher Education suspended female education in public and private universities. UNICEF estimates that banning girls from secondary education could cost Afghanistan 2.5% of its annual GDP. This is not a social issue. It's an economic emergency that undermines the country's future growth and stability.
Right now, let's discuss what policy that have been used. The International Monetary Fund has stepped in with $370 million through its extended credit facility to help Afghanistan to recover from the COVID-19 pandemic.
That's a significant boost, and the Afghanistan Bank, the central bank, has been quite proactive implementing monetary policies aimed at stabilizing the Afghani currency and keeping the inflation in check.
Right, and the results are telling. As of July 2024, inflation actually negative 6.6%. That's a strong indicator that price stability is being maintained, despite the ongoing economic challenges.
Negative inflation or deflation can be tricky though. It shows all the efforts to control prices, but it also signals weak demand. So monetary policy alone cannot do it all.
Exactly, which brings us to monetary and fiscal policies. The government and international agencies is emphasizing comprehensive support program particularly targeting small businesses and small enterprises.
These initiatives are crucial. They help build economic resilience from the ground up, reduce dependency on foreign aid, and set the stage for a more sustainable recovery.
Without this fiscal measure, Afghanistan economy remain vulnerable. The fragile state of the economy means that support for small businesses is not just helpful, it is essential. So its coordinated efforts, monetary policies to stabilize inflation and currency, and fiscal policies to empower the people and businesses driving growth.
In summary, both monetary and fiscal policies are working hand in hand to help rebuild Afghanistan's economy, but continuous support and careful management is remain key.
Let's hear from our guest for today, Professor Madhya Mawano, Economic Lecturer in University Malaya. Prof, what is one effective recommendation to help reduce unemployment in Afghanistan?
One strong recommendation is to boost foreign investment and trade. This is crucial because Afghanistan agriculture sector, for example, has great potential to create jobs but still faces major challenges like poor irrigation system and outdated technology. By attracting foreign investors, the country can develop better facilities, modernize farming techniques, and expand agro-processing industries. This will increase productivity and open up export opportunities.
Thank you, Professor, for your opinion.
Next, we move to our second guest, Dr. Shaida Amira, Chief Executive Economist at UNICEF Nation. Doctor, what is another recommendation to improve employment opportunity in Afghanistan?
Another important recommendation is to support women's empowerment and gender inclusion. Restriction on education and employment for women have caused huge economic losses as many girls and women are unable to contribute to the workforce. For example, reopening school for girls, providing scholarships, and creating supportive environment for women-led businesses and SMEs can help unlock their potential.
Okay, thank you, Doctor, for your opinion.
That's all for today's Night Linear. I'm Azah.
I'm Aina.
I'm Natasha.
And I'm Shakura.
Thank you. Good night and
Stay safe.